Hi, I'm Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Projecta Intelli-Start jump starter. Now this is going to be great because it's going to be more so designed for your daily drivers up to those light duty trucks. So let's check it out. Now there's going to be a lot of different variations of this, but the ones we're going to be talking about today are going to be the 900 amp and the 1200 amp. They're going to work exactly the same. Now they are going to be rated for different engines. So this 900 is going to be rated for your 6-liter gas engines, and your 1200 is going to be rated for your 7-liter gas engines and your 4.5 gas engines. But what's unique about the way these work is you really don't have to charge it too much through a wall outlet. What you can do instead is when you're jumping your vehicle, what it's going to do is actually use your alternator to charge it up. And I can actually show you that process now. What's neat about when you are hooking up, you can actually disconnect this completely and hook it up to the battery itself. Sometimes this just feels a little more comfortable to do. And what I like about these too are that they're going to be spark proof. So we don't have to worry about anything sparking at us. There we go. Now that I have that connected, we can reconnect it right here. There we are. And then from there, what you gotta do is hit the on button. And now we're getting power to our battery. Now we started our vehicle, and I will say our vehicle was fine before. We're just doing this for demonstration purposes today. But at this point, now that the vehicle is actually running, what's going to happen is in about 40 seconds, it's going to be able to start charging this battery back up. And that's the neat thing about this. So you can just keep this on hand when you're driving around, and it's always going to be charged for the most part. Now what I mean by most part is, let's say you haven't used this in months, even a year, the battery is probably going to deplete some. That's pretty much just standard with any type of electronic out there. But what you can check if it is charged up is when you press the on button, it's going to give us a power reading here at the top. As you can tell right now, ours is full. The less we have, the less it's charged up. And let's say if you do need to charge it up, we are going to have these USB ports here. We're going to have an out and an in. And the reason why we have two of them is one will let us actually charge this up if we need to, and then the other one's going to let us charge other devices as well. And just to show you an example of what you can charge up with this, right now we have this connected to the USB port, so we're using the out, connecting to our phone, and that's just one of the examples of how you can use this. And a few more things I wanted to mention is that we're going to have these two other buttons. We're going to have this little light bulb. We press that down. You can see we're going to get a little light to see what we're doing a little bit better, especially at night. And then we're also going to have this jump start override. And what's really neat about this is we can even unplug the cable again. And if we do need to store it somewhere, you're going to have a little baggie to put this into. And it's going to use a 2-pocket system, so you can keep the cable separated from the rest of it, so not sliding or rubbing against one another. And with that in there, I think it just makes it look a little bit neater, keeps everything together, and we can store it in our vehicle. There's a lot of different spots you can put this. You can put it in your glove box or even one of these little side pockets in your door. Now in my opinion, I think this is going to be a solid choice, especially if you're someone who has been stuck in your garage or even in a parking lot somewhere, and you needed something more compact to keep with you so you could jump your vehicle. I think this is going to be the one for you. Now, of course, if you need one for a different size vehicle, we have a lot of different variations on our website. And of course, if you guys have any questions, let us know here at etrailer. And again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.